Jona Flores with Homes with Jona. You know this term, you've heard this term. As a real estate professional, this is how we truly earn our stripes. Let's talk about home inspections. A home inspection is a visual assessment of a property's condition from top to bottom, from inside and out, including the operating systems and the mechanicals in between. Consider it like a routine physical exam. You go in, they check your blood pressure, they check your heart rate, they check your breathing to make sure that they're all properly functioning. If something comes in off or as an area of concern, it can either be minor or major, and typically the next step is for that doctor to refer you to a specialist, somebody who can assess the severity of the situation and perform additional testing. The same goes with a home inspector. They are looking at the property's overall condition. How has it been maintained? Any safety or health hazards, and is everything functioning the way that they should be? In the event that something comes in as a potential area of concern, the inspector recommends that you speak with a professional who is vetted in that space to properly advise you on how to move forward. In a separate video, I'll talk more about the negotiation process of a home inspection and how to successfully navigate from start to finish. So what does a home inspection include? There are multiple different components in a home inspection, starting from the structural components of the home, like the foundation, the walls, the roof. They check the attic spaces for any leaks or intrusions and adequate insulation. On the exterior, they check siding, doors, windows, and most importantly, they also check the grading to make sure water moves effectively away from a home. They test your cabinets, your drawers, your windows to make sure that those are properly functioning. They're opening and closing the way that they should. They check your electrical service and your components, like your outlets, any exposed wiring, or your electrical service panel to make sure there's no areas of concern there. For plumbing, they check your water supply, fixtures, and drainage. They run all of your appliances and explain how they function. They also test for potential recalls in case there's anything that needs to be repaired or replaced. They test your heating and cooling systems and make sure that you have adequate ventilation. And lastly, they check for any potential signs of environmental concerns like asbestos or growth or mold. In the event that they detect something that may be an area of concern, they will recommend that you speak with a professional to perform additional testing or conduct research to see if this is something that should be negotiated for repairs and inspection. Important add-ons to consider include some of the most costly things that you can have as a homeowner. That includes a fireplace or a chimney scope, a sewer inspection. And a sewer inspection checks your main sewer line and its connection to the city sewer. A radon test to make sure that the radon levels are not exceeding the recommended levels of 4.0 picoseries. And lastly, for aged mechanical systems, consider getting a professional tune-up from an HVAC professional to do a further assessment on your furnace or your AC or any heating component that your home relies on. Moving to limitations, in the state of Minnesota, you do not need to be a licensed inspector to call yourself a home inspector. As a buyer, you are free to use and hire whoever you'd like to make sure that you're getting a proper home inspection, something that you can effectively negotiate with and help guide you through this process. It's really important to ask questions and do your research. We have a list of professionals that we work with and we trust that do a great job for our clients. Some of the qualifications that we're specifically looking for is number one, an InterNACHI certification. It's additional training for a home inspection. Number two, if they are offering a radon test, are they qualified or certified through the Minnesota State Department of Health Board? Now, living in a four-season climate, there are limitations that inspectors face. For example, in the wintertime, climbing a roof can become really dangerous, and it may make it really difficult for somebody to perform a visual inspection on a roof that's covered in snow. For special components like a spa or a swimming pool, it's important to know that you should hire a third-party company who specializes in evaluating pool equipment. That way you can get proper feedback on what needs to be maintained and really understand how to take care of that component. If you're purchasing a home with acreage and it's connected to well and septic, the state of Minnesota does require that a certificate of compliance for both systems are provided to a buyer before closing. A home inspection provides you an opportunity to conduct additional research on the home's condition and how it operates. Make sure that you use this opportunity to be fully informed about one of the largest purchases that you're going to make in a lifetime. So if you or anyone you know is considering a move or have additional questions about home inspections, please feel free to reach out or share my video. We're out here to help as many people as possible to make sure that they are informed and confident about one of the largest decisions they're going to make in a lifetime. Thanks so much for watching.